different line items. So I will show you. You will get confused. You have watching so many line items there. So for example, if I create one new module here, we can understand.
Actually, are you sharing the screen?
No, I am not sharing. Give me a minute. I will share. So now I am sharing my screen. So you can see here, if I create what is our main intention. So I want to create the module here. So what is my module means, I will create the C7 and what B1 and B2 module I will create. B1 and B2 module I will create simply. B1 module is there. Here I am using the dimension C1, and line item is I have sales numbers I have in this module. Sales numbers I have. I will create the B2 module. So
Sir, 1 second.
Yes.
Here just we have removed the time, right? We have just dragged to left side, right?
Yes.
Suppose by mistake if we have clicked OK and after that if we want to do means how can we
Just
do?
we need to go to blueprint view and go to time, and we should click on not applicable. We have here already I am getting not applicable. Otherwise we need to do not applicable here.
Okay.
Yes.
Under time scale.
Yes, under the time scale we should keep not applicable here by drop downing here.
Okay.
This is the option we have. So you can see this is the B1 module, and in B2 module I am using the I will create another module B2. B2 module I will create. Here I am using the C2 dimension. So I want pull data from there to here. I have unfortunately only sales line item I have. For example, consider here also I have sales. So in this scenario, generally interviewer they will ask in this way. I have two dimensions C1, C2. So the source of this B1, I have module of B1 with the C1 dimension. I have module of B2 with the C2 dimension. Actually we have C1, two modules only. We will get confused. That is the reason I am creating B1, B2. So I want pull data from this B1 to B2. For example, if I have 100, 200, 300 here. So I want pull this data from here to here by using the formula. So what is the solution? If I have same dimension, what I do simply? If I have same dimension, simply I should go here and I should select this one. I should get the value. Is it correct or not? Invalid formula. Why means we have the different dimension. Okay. So that is the reason we are getting the problem. So same thing we should do. If I want pull data from here to here, we need to do the same thing. Whatever you are pulling data, we should. This is the first step is the proper only. We should use the lookup here. We should use the lookup here. So we should use the lookup, and then in our target module, what I told in target module, what should we do? For lookup, what is our condition? What is our lookup condition? Third and fourth condition. I should use the lookup. This is the final. So if I want pull data from here to here, I need to use lookup. So what should I do? Faiz, can you explain what should I do? Only one step, it solves all problem. I need to use lookup. I have understood this one, but what should I do?
We should create a line item with B1 list formatted.
Yes, exactly. We should create the one line item. We have the B1 and B2 here. C1, C2, we have the dimension. But I have C2 dimension here. So if I want pull this data to here in C2 dimension module, B2 module, so what should I do? Means I need to create one more line item here with this whatever the dimension we are using in this module. What dimension we are using in B1 module? B1 what? C1 list format, C1 we are using, is it correct? C1 list formatted line item we should create. Line item we should create.
Ashup, here creating this line item is which condition, Ashup bhai? Third condition or fourth condition? Like mapping and the target dimension should be same, right? So is this that condition or source dimension we should use as line item in mapping? This one.
We are creating the line item first, so it will help for the both the purpose. It will help. Why I am using it? This I am creating map, source and mapping dimensions are the same module. Sorry, target and mapping are the same module. It's satisfying that as well. Even I use in mapping also I will use. It satisfies the both the conditions wise. It
Yes.
helps us to fulfill the two conditions. C1 list formatted line item I have created. Then what I do? I need to change the format list and the list and C1. C1 list formatted line item I should create. Then what happens? Whenever I do the same things, nothing is there. If I want to pull the data from here to here, B1 to B2, what should I do? Simply I should go here, select this. Generally if you want to pull data, normally we'll do that thing only. The extra thing is we should use the lookup. Then what is our lookup condition? What is our fourth? What is our condition in the condition of fourth in lookup? Source dimension should be present as a mapping in the formula. Is it correct or not? Yes.
Yes,
If I select this one,
Correct.
what it satisfying? Source dimension, you can see C1. C1 should be present as a mapping as a line item. You can see C1 list formatted line item. That's it. So I can select here. In this way I will get the values here. So you can see you are not getting any values means why I am not getting means I should select here. If I select India, I will get 100 or 200, sorry. Whatever the values we have given there, same India, Bangladesh, Pakistan. So whatever the values we have written there, according to that values you will get here. You can see here for India what is the value we have given, 200. Bangladesh we have given 100. Pakistan we have given 300. So in this way you will get. So whatever the country, if you select here, if I select instead of India, Bangladesh, I will get the different value, 100. So if I select here instead of India, I will get the different value. You can see here. So
Possibly we have to pull first the countries in the list in the target module, right?
we need to like select here. We need to select some.
No. This line item C1 list formatted line
Yes.
item. This
Yes.
one we are creating to bring those countries in this line item.
Yes. Yes.
Then we are like giving the formula and we are using this C1 list format line item
In the
lookup
mapping.
and in the mapping.
Yes.
Okay.
Just we are
So
creating extra
directly
this line item. That's it. Nothing. If I want to look
No.
up what I am doing to here, I am using the creating a new line item with the source dimension. Why means I don't have. I need to use the lookup. So that is the reason I am using this source dimension. Whatever we have, that source dimension format line item I am creating in target. Then I am using a lookup. What is our lookup condition? Third condition. Target and mapping line item should be consist the same dimension. These two line item consist the same dimension. We have only one module means does it consist same dimension or not? Yes,
yes.
we have the same dimensions. So you can see here. And what is our fourth condition?
Ashup bhai, one second, Ashup bhai. We are going. Ashup bhai, here you have taken for C1 list formatted line item. You have
Okay.
taken C1, right?
Yes.
But for two module we have taken C2, right, Ashup bhai?
Come again. Which one?
In for B1 module we have taken the
C1.
C1 dimension,
Yes. Yes.
and B2 module, we have taken the C2 dimension.
C2 dimension, yes.
Here you have created the C1 list formatted line item in the B2 module.
Yes.
Then how come this C1 list formatted line item becomes C2 dimension, Asif bhai?
How become, you can see, I will show. This is the format, it consists C1. Does it consist C2 dimension or not? What in applies to what we have files? Why you are getting that confusion? I am not getting. This is a format we have C1 only, but these two line items consist which dimension? How you can say which dimension it consists? By watching applies to or somewhere. By watching this
But
format, you will say.
the dimension is C2, understood, Asif bhai, but the format is C1, right?
Yes.
Okay. So here we have created C1 list formatted line item to
Yes.
fulfill which condition, Asif bhai? Third condition, right?
What I told just
Mapping and
now,
target
it
dimension
will
should be same.
target and mapping line item dimension should be same. So by creating this one, it happens. Even I am using this C1 list formatted line item in the formula as well. So for it helping to fulfill third and fourth conditions.
Asif bhai, I'm sorry, like what I've just got a little confused about this. Applies to where we have the dimensions which we can able to like change it, right? In the pivot. But here in the list which we have taken the list and C1. So what is the like difference like we get in the results? Little like clarity is not there on that. Can you help out? If you take example in applies to, we have if you take in C1. The, okay, as a
Why we take
dimension.
C1 here? Why I should take C1 here? Our what is our
Uh,
lookup condition? Third condition. So target line item and mapping line item should be consist the same dimension. These two consist the C2 dimension only. Then it is satisfying my condition. Then why should I take here C1 dimension for this one?
like how like small clarity, why would we take in the format list and we choose the list because we
Ah, why we
does it
take
helps?
list format means, so in mapping condition, so what is our mapping in this what is our mapping condition, what is our third condition, we should take the C1 and this mapping line item and source line item should be same dimension, it should be consist, it is satisfying. Why you are taking this C1 dimension means, so why we are taking C1 dimension format means here, what is our fourth condition, tell me. What is our source fourth condition in lookup?
uh,
Yes. What is our fourth condition in
Source
lookup?
dimension we use line item in mapping.
Source dimension C1 should be present as a line item. Line item means you can C1 format only. With that format only, if you write only C1 line item and if you give the number format, it is not satisfy. And whenever if you use sum or lookup, this mapping should be list formatted mapping only. Try to remember this one. So with source dimension C1 we should use source dimension list format here. That is the reason I am using. If I use instead of here C1, if I keep number format, it doesn't accept even. If I take number format, it doesn't accept. Already I am using this, you can see invalid formula. So already we are using somewhere. It doesn't accept here if I take the number format.
okay.
So our fourth condition, we should take in mapping target as a dimension. You can see in the, whatever the list target dimension, whatever C1 list formatted we have, we should create the target dimension with the one list formatted line item, then we should use the here. So that is only we are doing. Otherwise if you don't use here lookup, why we need this line item? So if I don't want to use this C1 format, why I am creating this line item first of all? What is the purpose I have created this line item?
It
Yes.
should be
Purpose
source
to
should be matched
purpose to
again.
get those that line item in the B2 module. From B1 module, line item has to get in B2 module. Then we can able to use the lookup function and use this line item to pull the data from there.
So basically, you can see I want data from B1 module to B2 module. So I have some other dimension here, I have another dimension here. So what I need means intermediate, I need one intermediate reference. What is reference? I am pulling data b1 to b2. You can see source I have given, but how should I get the values means what happens? So on the base of this condition, whatever this source dimension we have, that dimension we should use as a list format in the mapping. So that is a to use this list formatted line item. So we have created this list formatted line item here. So and we are using here so that you will get the data from b1 to b2. If you have, if you don't have same dimension, that is the reason I have created this source with the source dimension format line item I have created here, and that one I am using a lookup here, so that on the base of this source dimension whatever we have, that by watching the details you will get the details. So why, how I am getting this India details, Pakistan details here? We consist, we have India details in the b1 module. By watching this India details here, whatever we have given, so here we are getting the values in b2 module. So from last 3 days I am explaining this module only. You are still, you are not practicing, and you are getting confusing. Only we have the lookup, and I have explained lookup and sum function here, and only 2-3 things I have explained. I didn't explain much things from last 3 days. Is it correct? Did I explain more things here? What are the things I am trying to explain here? It actually, what happened, it needs lot of practice. So we need to, just you are watching and you are living here, you need to create these modules 10 times. You need to practice how I am doing here. By until and unless if you practice, you didn't get anything. So that is my suggestion. Try to practice 4 to 5 times by creating the modules and by write the formula. Once if you understand this sum and lookup, easily you can do whatever you want. Whatever the interviewer they will ask, you can give the answer, proper answer. So if you practice, you will get 100%, you will get this one. So don't bother, you don't have much logic here. Same thing you can see here. And what is the next scenario? What if I want to use sum? Here I want to sum. Instead of sales with the sum I will create, this is a sales with the lookup. Sales with lookup. This is a sales with the lookup. So if I want to sum sales with the sum, if you practice 100%, you will get, don't bother. Try 3-4 times and share it. That is the reason I have, before starting the class itself, I have sent message and try to, even last 3-4 days I am asking share to message after practicing. So no one is shared. What is the problem? I am not getting. Yes, Durga, did you practice earlier this one?
No, sir.
Without practice, how you will get? I am taking from this same class sum and lookup regarding 3 days. Sudhir, he don't have his laptop with him. So Arshad Ahmed, did you practice this one?
No, sir. I've taken that video. I'll just saw that video because yesterday, from 2 days, I'm suffering from fever, so I didn't attend the morning class. But I gone through the video. I was trying to implement today, but like you
If
have
you
raised some
implement that
issues.
one, you will get it. Not
Sure,
a,
sure.
without implementing, you don't get.
Yes.
So what about you, Suresh? Did you implemented this one?
Yes, sir. I have implemented with lookup.
And look up and sum?
Yes, sir. I have tried with the lookup and it's okay. It's done. And I can try with the sum. And I will do that with the sum also and I will update also. That what you.
Okay. Faiz, did you implement this thing? All those
Yes, sir,
things?
Ashok bhai.
Then again, why you are
Yes,
getting
Ashok.
the doubt, Faiz, after implementing?
Implement, like just we are seeing what we are doing and we are implementing, Ashok bhai. We are not getting the point actually. Logic
Ah,
behind that we are unable to understand.
already logics also I have explained na. Whenever I am explaining the thing, we have I am explaining what is the lookup third condition and fourth condition. That condition only we are implementing. What is the rocket science we are using here?
See,
Other,
here we have taken B1 sales lookup C1 list formatted line item formula, right, Ashok bhai?
yes,
We understand that we have used the lookup function. We have taken the source as B1. From B1, we are bringing the data to B2. So B1 is the source. We are using the lookup function and we are using the C1 list formatted line item. As in the
yes,
formula, it mentions that C1 list formatted is we should use source dimension
yes,
uh, as the line item in mapping. So we are using this here, source dimension.
yes.
So all things we understood as well, but the one point we are unable to understand is here in the B2 module, why we have created this C1 list formatted line item.
So why we have created means if I without creating, if I want to pull data from B1 to B2, will you get the answer Faiz without doing creating that line item?
That's what I said. To fulfill third and fourth conditions, we are creating this line item, right?
Yes, that's it Faiz. Directly you can't pull. Then you should create that source formatted line item in the target module. Then what happened? You will get the first third condition of lookup. Target line item and mapping line item consist the same dimension. This C1 list formatted line item you can see this consist both the consist the same dimension, both the consist C2 dimension only, you can see. And what is our fourth condition of lookup? In mapping we should use the line item which is formatted as a source dimension. C1 we are C1 list formatted line item we are using, that's it, nothing is there.
How do you define mapping, Ashok bhai? Mapping in the sense, what do you mean by mapping?
Look, after lookup you are using the mapping. Mapping means condition Phase. On the base of this condition you will get the answer. What is the condition means? By selecting the India I will get the India value, by selecting the country you are getting the value, that is the condition. Whatever the value you define for each and every country, that value you will get here in target. Whatever we have given here for each and every country, whatever the value we have here, that value it will show by selecting this one. If I already am showing by selecting the different countries I will get the different values whatever I have given in the source module. That only na mapping means the condition, which country value do you want. What is mean by mapping means condition. What is the condition? If I select the Pakistan, how much value should I get? 300. Why I am getting 300? I have given 300 here, that is the reason I am getting 300. If I write 500 I will get the 500 value in my target module. That's it. Whatever the value it consists in the source module, that value you will show, you will get in the target module. So this is
So
our lookup.
at what at
Yes.
what point at what point we'll be creating this C1 list formatted line item, Ashok bhai? Like we need to bring the data from B1 to B2.
Yes.
But because of having different dimensions, we need to use lookup.
Yes.
When we decided to use the lookup,
Mm.
we will check the dimensions. Dimensions are different, so we have to use the lookup.
Yes.
Then
And
we decided that we use the lookup. We will go for the conditions. So the condition is the third condition. Mapping and target dimension should be same. So here we यहाँ पर हम check करना पड़ता है कैसे भाई मैपिंग एंड टारगेट डायमेंशन दो भी सेम रहने की वजह से ये C1 लिस्ट फॉर्मेटेड लाइन आइटम को ये पॉइंट पे क्रिएट करना पड़ रहा नहीं बोले तो फोर्थ कंडीशन चेक करते जब सोर्स डायमेंशन वी शुड यूज एज लाइन आइटम इन मैपिंग बोल के ये फोर्थ कंडीशन के टाइम पे क्रिएट करना पड़ता रियल टाइम पे
थर्ड कंडीशन के टाइम पे क्या क्या करते हम थर्ड कंडीशन के टाइम पे हम ये जो मैपिंग लाइन आइटम है यहाँ B2 मॉड्यूल में क्रिएट करना B1 मॉड्यूल में क्रिएट करना मालूम हो जाता यानी बोथ द लाइन आइटम शुड कंसिस्ट द सेम डायमेंशन ये थर्ड कंडीशन के लिए हम ये लाइन आइटम यहाँ क्रिएट कर रहे C1 लिस्ट फॉर्मेटेड लाइन आइटम थर्ड कंडीशन के लिए यहाँ पे क्रिएट करने के बाद बोथ द लाइन आइटम कंसिस्ट द सेम डायमेंशन फाइन देन C1 format line item we should consist. Why means in mapping list format only it takes. Other than list format you don't take anything in mapping for sum and lookup both the conditions. And that too what list format we should take in the mapping source dimension whatever we are using that should be present as a mapping in the line item. In the mapping it should be present as a line item. That is the thing.
Understood, Ashwin.
So try to implement 4 to 5 times this module. So you will get this one. I want sum here. Sum use if I want to use sum here in this module, I want pull data from B1 to B2. So tell me Faiz, now what should I do? If I want data from simply same module, if same dimension, if I consist, I can pull data here to here. So I have different dimension. I want to use sum here. Then what is the thing I should do, Faiz? Whatever we have the same
that we need.
Yes.
Now,
Tell me.
we decided to use the sum function.
Yes.
Then we need to go to the condition. The condition is source and mapping should have the same dimension.
Yes.
So we go to B1. In B1 we have source, but we don't
Yes.
have mapping. So we will create mapping and target dimension line item as the list aspect.
You can see C2 formatted line item. C2 formatted line item. I should create. Then C2 formatted line item I should create. I should give the format as the C2 format here. We should understand. Then so you can see here C2 formatted list line item we should create, and then you can see we should give the select things. So whatever the things if countries if you want select you can select. You can see here I have selected this one. Then how can I get the details here? Then sum if I want to use simply you should refer the line item basically same. You should first of all select the cells. This is the same. Then what should I do? Sum I should use. Is it correct? Then what should I do in the mapping?
C2 formatted line.
Where should I go? C2 formatted line item I should select. That's it. On the base of that one I will get the sum of value in my target module. You can see. So whatever the countries we select there, that values you will get here. 100, 200, 500. How I got these details? On the what base we got these details? Yes, for India, what is the value we have given here?
200.
For not, don't look this one. Selection of line item it will takes. You can see for India we have selected. So for India, how much value we have selected? 100. Is it correct or not? This 100 value you can see here. 100.
Ashwin bhai, in B1 module, Asif bhai, one sir,
I will
just one
select
one to
1 minute. I will select. You don't. I don't want to. I don't want to make you too confused. So I will. I can understand your capability. Uh, so now you can see here. What do you want now?
in B1 module, Asif bhai, source and mapping should have the same dimensions
Mapping.
as
Mapping
as
and
we as we wanted to do the sum.
yes.
Source and mapping should have the same dimensions.
Source and mapping should be same dimension. Both are considered same dimension. Fine. Yes.
Okay, once go to blueprint view, Asif bhai.
Both the consist the same dimension. These two consist the only one dimension. These two line items. Source line item sales, mapping line item C2 formatted line item. Both the consist the same
Asiba, it
dimension.
is hyphen comes means like it is the same like C1.
Yes, same like C1.
If it is not hyphen, then it is not. There is
You will
no
get
dimensions.
something will different. If you hyphen means same.
Now,
That's it.
Hyphen means
Same whatever if you have here, same you
okay.
have here. That is meant by C1.
Asif bhai, now I understood, Asif bhai. Like here creating the C2 formatted line item is the fourth condition, Asif bhai. Here creating C2 formatted line item is the fourth condition,
Mm.
but creating in B1 module is the third condition.
Yes, that is only I am telling Faiz. So in same module we are creating means it consists the same dimension. But list
You are
formatted what we are doing here, that is a list format we are doing, that is help for the fourth condition. For mapping purpose we are helping. So that is the fourth condition. Yes. That is only I am trying to explain from last half an hour.
no, actually what happened, Asif bhai, line item को create करना एकदम दो पॉइंट्स को भी जस्टिफाई कर रहा बोले जैसा आपका इंटेंशन अलग है, आपके वर्डिंग्स वैसा समझ में आ रहा है हम लोगों को. एक्चुअली मेरे को क्लियरली समझ में आया. हियर क्रिएटिंग C2 फॉर्मेटेड लाइन आइटम इज द फोर्थ कंडीशन, बट क्रिएटिंग इन B1 टू मैच द डायमेंशंस जस्टिफाइंग द थर्ड कंडीशन. That's the clear cut point I understood, Asif.
Yes, correct. Five. That's what I am trying to explain. But you are thinking different way. So that's only like we are creating this nothing. He in this module nothing but source line item, target line item should you can see same dimension. In by watching here in applies to we have C1 dimension. So nothing but we have for both the line item we have the same dimension. That is the reason it is satisfying the third condition. Then
Asiba,
what is
you're telling that the this two line item has the same dimension, right?
yes same dimension.
But here you like C1 is the for B1 there is a dimension C1, right? And C2 formatted line item is the same as C1. But here in the sales does not have any dimension. It is empty, right? So
Empty means try to understand these two like two are empty means whatever this in top one we have that
hmm.
dimension only we have here and here. That means
So it's there is no hyphen here. If there is no hyphen also, it is the same, right?
hyphen if you don't have hyphen also we have same only. If you have different dimension it will mention, it will get mentioned like this. If I select anything here, you can
Yes,
see
that
here
that
it will
it will
mention
comes.
G1 region.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
It will come. So you can see this one. So I want to pull data from here to here I want. Then on the base of selection, on the base of whatever the countries we have selected here, on the base of that one it will get. You can see if I select 3 places only one country. So India we have given 200 value. So if I write select 3 places India, what happened in my target module? What happened? Sum how much will get? What is the value should I get here? All the values will get. So whatever the I have selected 3 times India in the source module, according to whatever the values we have. So each this 100, 200, 500, these 3 values will under the India what we have 100 here, under the India what is the value we have 200, under the India whatever the value we have, these three values will become 800 here, it will sums up. So what is mean by our sum function, you can see it adds many cells to one cell. You can see from 3 cells to you are adding into one cell, many to one. What is mean by sum? Many to one, you are getting from 3 cells to you are getting the value here 800. Is it clear what we are doing? In sum function what we have done to get some functionality, what we have done, try to understand the procedure, then you will go for the next thing. In sum function what we are, if I want to use sum, what should I do? Yes,
Yeah, we have to create a line item in source module, like a C2 list formatted line. Then we can use
yes.
the lookup. Yeah, then
Why
we
look up?
can
Why not
no
look
no
up
no
sum here?
some. Yeah, use the sum function. Once it is created, then coming to the V2 module, then here we have to like pull the data using this cells with some line item. We can able to use this source module v1. Then we can use the sum function. Then we can use that C2 line item which was created in the source line item. We can select that. So using that one, we can able to get the sum. It will sum up the values whatever there in the source module, right? And Asibay, the same thing we have to do for the Pakistan and Bangladesh also separately, or it is possible? This is all manual, right? Is it possible to have an like dynamic type?
What do you want?
Here we have got for the got for India 800, right?
Yes.
For Pakistan and Bangladesh, we have not got the values here. It's not got sum up here. So
So what we have selected in this module, in 3 places I have selected only India. Whatever the value we select here, so that value you will get. So if I select 3 places only, in 3 places also I have selected India only, na. So whatever that value we select, that value will rolls up here. It doesn't India or Pakistan or Bangladesh. What value list you select here, that only under that one what is the value you have, it will get many cells to one cells, it will all
okay,
sum up into here.
oh, in one cell, okay. In the same
Yes,
way, we have to do for Pakistan and Bangladesh also.
yes. If I want to do select instead of India, if I select Pakistan also, same thing you will get.
In that cell, in
You
first
can
cell.
see Pakistan, if I select 3 places, under the Pakistan you will get the 800. You can see under the Pakistan you will get the 800. If I select Bangladesh, for all those countries, under the Bangladesh I will get all the values. So in this way it rolls up the values. So what it does exactly means, b1 sales sum on the base of this what list item will select there, that only under that value you will get the values. So in this way we will get the sum and lookup. And how we should decide the sum and lookup, majorly we need to understand where we have the mapping. Mapping is the major thing, it rolls the play. If you have mapping in the target module, then we should take the lookup. If you have the mapping in the source module, in that scenario what should we do? We should use the sum function. Is it clear how we should understand whenever interviewer show their screen, and if they ask to create anything, how we'll get the value from source to target, how can we decide? Yes,
Uh, this
If the if
the
the
line.
mapping is already created in the module, then
yes,
we
yes.
can
They
easily
will,
identify, as you said.
yes,
If
yes.
mapping if
Generally
mapping is
mapping
not
will create. Generally mapping will create files. Mapping will create. So they will ask, I want data from here to here. How can I get? So mapping they will create generally. So
Like
if
the
we,
like this
yes,
line items, right? No? C2 formatted
like
line
yes,
item, C1. Okay,
C2 formatted they don't show. they will show some line item, list formatted line item, they will show.
Yes.
Yes. So in that scenario, what should you do?
If it is in B1, like in first module, it should be like sum we have to use. If it is in a
Yes.
target module, we have to use lookup.
Yes, that's it. That is the major thing we should understand. Where we have the mapping is the makes the difference.
Source and target. Okay.
Yes, this is the difference we should understand. Do we have the mapping in the source or map either otherwise the mapping do we have in the target? That makes the all difference. So should we use sum or lookup? So in this way we can understand. And one more thing, same this type of questions I have, like other thing like sometime they will ask here, I want to change the current time by using the action current period. So you can see here current period we have here January 2020. So I want make this one June 2020 we have here, and June 2019 I want. So in that scenario, what should I do? By using the action, I want change the line item. This current period I want change. This is generally we will keep January 2020. I want current period as a Jan 2019. By using the action I want to do. So what can I do? Yes. So by using the action we need to do this one. So if I want that one, what should I do? I should create the any module. Without dimension I should create the one module. It doesn't consist any module. So for revenue I have here. So I will open this one. Generally we don't have any dimension here for revenue. That is a category divider. So I will create here one line item. Data line item I will create current period. So current period line item I will create here. So it doesn't consist any dimension, and you should select the here date format. Then you can select here time period and date. You should select here time period and month. If you select here, you will get what you will get. Simply you can select here some dates. You can select. You can see here you can select the in time calendar whatever we have Jan 2019 to 2021 December we have. So I can select this one Jan 2090. I want this as a current period. So I want this in this time calendar Jan 2020 I have current period, but I want Jan 2019. In this way I should create one module without dimension. I should set like format as the time period and month. Then what should I do? Simply I should create the this I should go to the actions pane. Actions pane I should create. In actions pane you have here, you can see here update current period. You can see here action name update current period 2 current 2 I will write. Select line item. Whenever if I select this one, you can see it shows that line item. So you can see revenue and current period, you can see which we have created. If I select this one, I will create one action here. Set current period. You can see set current period we have. We will get one action will get create here. If I run this action, so generally what will you do? This action will keep on the UX page. You can attach to the UX page. We know very well. Publish to dashboard, nothing but this is a classic dashboard. Wherever I want I can publish this one simply. Save and exit. This same thing I can keep the process, and even I can keep this one process as well, and I can attach to the new UX page. That is a different, but we don't have action card in the new UX page. But in classic dashboard, you can publish easily by selecting view. If I set current period is there, if I click this one, it will ask the run, or you want to set the current period action? Yes, okay. Then it will run the action, update current period successfully. So whatever the line we select there, so easily you can see the current period will goes to the Jan 2019 here by running this action. So basically what should we do? We should each and every time this, even you need to publish this one as well in UX pages. You can see here, I will publish this to dashboard, margin calculation dashboard. You can see here. So you can
So
see
we should publish Ashish by action or line item.
action
what?
also we should publish. Action also we should publish, and 1 minute I will publish this one. Action we should publish to run the action files, but you need to select even that module itself, module here na. You don't want to schedule that, you don't want to select that data here. You can see, I will show revenue. I want open this module, then I need to publish here, publish to margin calculation DB. So we'll create a new dashboard. We'll publish. Wait, give me a minute. We can publish this one into new dashboard. Page selector, publish selected items. We'll create in new dashboard. You can publish here. So why I want to publish this that module here means files. So if I have that module here, I can select that module now. Otherwise, how can I select? I want to Jan 2019. So end user will not come back end, and they don't want to publish now. They don't want to run action. Generally, end user what they do, you can see they will give value here. Instead of January 2019, they can select the February 2019 also. They can select whatever the value they want select, they can select. That option we have. So you can see, you can see simply I want to pull this one here. So what happened? Save and exit. You can see here why I am selecting here. You can see files. If I select, if I want January 2000, February 2019 as a current period, at that time they will select this line item and they will run this action files. Then what happened? That you can see simply that current period will goes to the February 2019. Why they come to? We need to do refresh here. 1 minute. again we need to run once. So set current period action we have here. February 2019 we have selected here. Then I will run. Are you want to show the set current period action? Yes, I want to select the current period. Current period was updated successfully. So then we can, sometime what happened, it will not get refreshed. We should not bother about that one. So Anaplan face some server issue. Are you getting? So that is the reason you are not getting, but earlier you got from January 2020 to 2019. So in this way, whenever they want to select whatever the time period here, so they can select here simply and they can pull the data from the here to here. They can change the current period. So in the what they will ask, can you change the current period from one year to another year on the UX page by running the action? How we will do this thing? Yes, how we will do this thing?
we
Five.
need to create a line item in any module by
Yes.
current period like that, and then
Yes.
we need to go to the actions.
Yes. Go.
And
We
one
need
thing,
to.
Asif bhai, after actions we need that in the process, right, Asif bhai? Now for practice that's okay, but in
Yes,
real
yes.
time that in process, right?
Yes, generally we'll put process and then we'll do the we publish. Why means what happen if I directly, if I want to delete this action, I can delete this one action.
Yes.
What happen, it will get delete files. Generally update current period is there, it will get delete. If I want to delete this one, simply it will get delete. If I delete, it will delete 100%, it will delete, I am sure. But if I put this one in the process, does it it will get digit?
No, 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 it will not
So
delete.
whenever if I create, if I use under the test process only, if I create somewhere in the process whatever you have already in this process, we have something. You can see I don't want load countries and load locations. If I want to delete this action, load countries and load location, where we have load countries and load location. If I want to delete 100%, it will not get delete. Why? What it show? It shows it consists in the actions.
Process.
In that process we can't delete, referenced by the process, test process. So in this way it will show. So this is the way we can update the current period by using the actions. So by using the actions and by running the actions in UX pages or somewhere, you can do this, you can get this functionality by creating the one module.
Asif bhai,
Yes.
first step is in the module we create the line item to
Yes.
set current period, and then we come to new action, right, Asif bhai? Once you click the drop down in new action,
Yes,
Asif
yes.
bhai.
We should click on new action, then update current period. Then here we should write action name and select line item. For what line item we
That
should
what
use
we
this?
have,
Yes.
and if we click OK, then the action will be created.
Action will get created. After getting that action, if you run that action, so it will, whatever the action run, so from which period to which period you want, that will get select.
No, Asif bhai, after creating that action, we need to put that in the process, right?
Yes, yes, 100%. This action
Ah.
we need to put the process. Are we have published this one, update this one we are doing. So sorry, we need to do this one. Update this action we need to publish. So this action we have update current period. So you can see here, this one we are doing. We have created set current period, update current. Generally we need to run this action. You can see if I publish this one, if I run this one, you can see update current too. You will get the current period will get changed. So we are running a older one. So Jan 2020 I have selected just now. So if I select something here, so we have published different one here. In this module we have set current period is a not I will delete this one. I will publish this one as well. Give me a minute. I will publish set current period for this one. Which one we need to publish means you need to publish this one. Two actions I have created. Set current period is I have created the module different one. So for I need to publish this one, update publish to margin calculation DB. Update current to, you need to run this action. So whatever the month you will select here, you can see now the difference. So January, April 2019 I want to select. If they select this one, after that what will they do? Action they will run. After running this action, what happened? Whatever the month they will select, April 2019, it will show and a current period as a current period here, April 2019, you can see here. And same time we have created two actions, that is the reason. So we are running another action, that is the reason it couldn't updated so far. So now it is getting update. So what happened, whatever the month they want to select, they will select in the in this line item. So February, November, October 2019 they will select and they will run the action. So it will get select and it will update, current period will get changed simply. Whatever month you will select here, so that month will become current period here, October 2019. Is it clear how they will do this one? Yes.
From actions, it's clear. Right? From modules, we need to publish it through view, right?
Yes, here this is a new UX page, classic dashboard, that is the opening, that one will you can publish by opening that module, whatever the module you want to publish, open that module and publish to dashboard. In this way you can publish. But new UX page, what will you do? Directly you can take, whenever if you open new UX page, that is you know very well how we will do that one. New UX pages directly you can attach to the your module, whatever your module you want to take source, you can take. Nowise generally revenue 03, reporting 03, how we have take the module as a source for UX pages, new UX pages.
Yes, yes.
Same way, nothing is there, directly you can take as a source. So
Basically, Asubhai, this current period is actually it's a starting period, right? But Asubhai,
current period means present month.
present month, the current month which is running, like June.
Yes, June.
Now it's
Yes,
running.
yes,
And automatically it will get updated by month in the system, right?
yes, yes,
Like if it is come July, then it will goes to July, right?
yes. So in this way they will ask question like, if I want to update current month, what should I do? So in this way we need to understand what is the procedure we should follow. Means this is the procedure we should follow to update current month. So this is a one interview question.
So what
Yes.
was the what was the like requirement would be to change this current period for end users? Why what kind of a requirement they would have to change the current period? Because once it is set up when they created the model, they set up the current period. Like what is the requirement, what is the need, kind of a requirement to change the current period?
Generally what
At this
happened
time.
in some rolling forecast, in rolling forecast we need to set up current period each and every month. So for rolling forecast purpose we use this one. They will set the current period each and every month, they need to set the current period till this current period. Before this current period you should actuals, and from this current period onwards it should be forecast. For rolling forecast they use this one. But try to understand how we should update current period by using the action. So this is interview question. I want to
We Asubhai, or by default through the system calendar, it will reflect here. We need to do that, right?
we need to say what I shown in dashboard 5. You need to select here whatever the current period you want. We have created one line item, whatever each and every month you can select one month and you should run this process, it will get changed, that's it.
And also
Yeah,
it
but
will be
Arshad bhai was asking like, if the month changes in the calendar of the system, by default is it going to change? That's what he's asking. You said
If I change this one,
yes, here
it will automatically it goes change. Already I have shown by running this action it is getting changed.
Arshad bhai,
it will be automatically get changed, or manually we have to change? That's what my question actually. Every month.
manual,
I am doing here manually, I am changing month here and I am running the action, then in time automatically it will get changed. If I select here whatever the month, so July 2019 I will select time
No, no,
period.
this is I got Asif bhai. Asif, it's this is actually this is I got. If you are changing here, the time in the time also it will get changed the current period. That is
Okay.
absolutely fine. Only
Hmm.
the question is once the end user is like updating the like changing the time period here current period to
Hmm.
some June 19 something.
Hmm.
So once it is June is done, then July comes. So we
Yes.
have to do it manually, or it will get changed automatically. This is the question actually.
What I am doing here manually or automatically it is happening?
Manually you're doing. Manually you're doing.
Manually only it, they need to do and they need to run the action.
Done the action. Okay. This is the
Yes.
question.
I said after June, we manually have to change it to the July. After
Yes.
July,
Yes.
manually change it to August.
Yes.
Every month we have to update, right? Okay,
Yes.
got it.
But
So
by using Anaplan CloudWorks, it will automatically changes, right, Ashwin?
yes, we can do files, but try to understand what I am trying to explain. If I explain two more things, you will get confused, and you ask so many questions. So what is my intention? What is my interview question? And what I want to explain means by using action button, how we need to change the current period. This is my question. Okay. So CloudWorks, whatever the actions we have, we can do automate. So that is a different question, but try to understand this procedure first, and whatever you want to do you can do by the CloudWorks automate things, you can make the automates. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes,
So
Ashwin.
fine, this is the one question. So and we can, I want to show another one. So like in ALM, another interview question, like if I have 90 GB workspace or some GB, you can see, for example, for example, you have almost what is the 36 percentage. So this model is a 36 percentage. Leave this one, and I will. Why you have 36 percentage means I will show. Um, I will, I have so many models here. What I do, I will unarchive one model. You can see. So Ali level 2 supply chain and 575 MB I have.
Data Hub has more space, Ashwin.
And data hub, alam, yes, I will turn on this alarm, you can see. So I will change mode, standard mode I will bring. You can see here. So you can see
Asif bhai,
91 percentage. I turned
I
on
need
one
to.
model, like RQ2 I made as a standard mode. So then what happened, you can see 91% is there by making alarm supply chain model standard mode. So what is my question? They asked same question. If they have 90 GB model and they have only 130 GB workspace. So but they want to make 2 to 3 environments, dev, prod and test. So what should they do? What is the solution? If I want to make 3 environments here, what should I do? Yes.
We can copy. We can copy.
If I want to copy 90 GB and 90 GB, do I have 180 GB workspace? Sudhir? I have only 130 GB workspace. How it
Yeah,
is possible?
yeah, we don't have that.
So if I don't have that much GB, what should I do? First of all, you can see here what should I do? Simply I should make one copy and archive here. You can see Alam supply chain copy. Alam supply chain copy I should make here. Copy and archive, you can see. Then what happened if I do copy and archive means, you can see one model will you get copied and it goes to the archived mode. Is it correct or not? You can see show archived model, Alam supply chain model. You can see, is it, are you able to see this one? I got created one copy and I have my model in standard mode. So in this scenario, what should I do? Simply I will change the mode. I will archive this model as well. I will archive this model as well. Then what happened? My model goes to workspace, goes to the basic stage. Both the model, it doesn't occupy any space. Then what should I do? Next step, whatever the archive model is there, Alam supply chain copy. This model I will change the mode. I will change the mode. What I do? I will keep the standard mode. From arcade mode to, I will bring the standard mode. Then what happens? You can see it occupies again 91%. So you can see Alam supply chain copy. I brought normal mode here. Alam supply chain copy 560 MB I have, whatever the full size we have. Then in this model I have bring here as a standard mode. Then what should I do? I should open this model. First of all, I need to open this model, Alam supply chain model. I should consider this is as a copy one as a developed model, and whatever the uncopied model is there, archived mode. For example, for some time you should consider that as a production model. So what should I do? So in general list, what should I do in development model? In development model, do we need any structural production data, or do we need only structural data? What do we need in development model? Yes,
Structural.
only structural data we need. In production model, they need the production. Is it correct? Give me 1 minute. So, am I audible to you? Yes. Uh, yes. Am I audible to you? Hello. Sudhir, are you there? Okay. So what should I do? I should copy and archive the model line. Then again, whatever the main model we have, so one model we should bring back as a standard mode. So which we should consider as a development model. In development model, we don't need any production data. Is it correct or not? Only we need structural data. So that is the reason whatever the list items we have here, list items like this product P3 is the list, is the structural data basically. But if I open this one, this general list, P3 list, what it becomes, all this list, structural list or production list, list items. New job RER, what are all these list items? Send message as a rejoin files.
Yes, sir.
How many members are joined? 5. Okay, fine. So we can see what are these list items here. What are the all these list items? Production data, structural data, list items. Yes, production data, list item, lists are structural data, but list items are production data. Modules are the structural data. Inside the modules, whatever data we have, that is the production data. So what I do, you can see what is the size of this model. You can see model information 566 MB. You can see. Are you able to see here? 56 model size is the 566 MB. Whenever I don't need this list items, only for sample purpose we keep some list item. That's it. We delete all list items. We keep only for testing purpose. We keep 3-4 list items. That's it. So we delete all list items majorly. If I delete this list items, what happened? You can see how model size will decrease. What is the size of model now? 566 MB2. How much it become? Are you able to see here? I will show here. Yes. How much it becomes? Yes.
11.
11 MB. So can I make this one Alam model is there. For Alam model also can I make this one turn on standard mode or not? which I have kept deployed mode, Alam normal model. Where is Alam supply chain model? You can see this one. So if I make this standard mode, can I get the both the environment or not? Now dev and prod, can I get the both the environment or not? Two models, dev and prod. Now yes, can I?
Yes.
So 11 MB Alam supply chain copy also I there. You can see here 11 MB, and even I brought that Alam supply chain model also I brought to the standard mode. So in this way we can make the different environments. So when if you don't have space, so generally this is a procedure as well. We should delete the in dev model, we should delete the list items, so which are the we consider as a production data. So that is the reason we should remove that list items. So in this way that size will get reduced. You can make the two environment, dev and prod. Is it clear how it is happening? Yes. How it is happening? How can I make two models without doing much effort? Yes, what should we do here? Did you got what I am trying to do here, Faiz? If I want to decrease my model size, development model size,
Sir, after deleting the production data, we can make structural change and we can send to the
yes,
production environment.
generally you can pull data from dev to prod again. Whatever the changes we want to do, we can do. That is the list items are the just production data. That is don't affect. Even if you don't, if you want pull production data from dev to prod also, you can't do it. Whenever if you do synchronization, which type of changes will sync dev to prod? Structural changes only you can do. In production data, if they want to upload any production data, end user directly they will update. There is no need our requirement for production data. Is it clear how we are reducing our model size, Faiz? Yes.
Yes, Ashish.
Yes, this is also one important interview question. So I want to give one break, and shall we continue at 2 p.m. this one? I want to cover some more questions, or is it enough? Whatever the questions we have covered, some important concept I want to cover.